How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
You personally,
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca it down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it, take it quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to an all-new episode of What Now? Y'all know what it is, man. We debate the hottest sports topics. We dissect them, correct them, and give them to you from our perspective. It's me, Tyreek. We got Tobias. We got Jay here. Jamie, she's still on her cruise. She's still doing her thing. She'll be back with us next week.
She abandoned us, man. She just left up here in the U.S. She's been cruising all over the Caribbeans.
She having fun, man. Let her enjoy her break. But anyway, speaking of next week, we're going to be starting off. So this is going to be our last Monday episode. And we're going to, since the NFL season and college football season starting up, we're going to give y'all midweek episodes so you can get our reactions and we can get our previews for the following week. So y'all make sure y'all check out. We'll put out more information on our Instagram page. Y'all check that out coming up this week. But anyway, by the way, Instagram page is what.on.only. There you go. Anyway, NFL is starting, but college football already started. And we had some good games last week, man. Yeah. We had some great games.
I'll start off by saying the best two games from the past weekend was that Florida Utah game. That was a great game. That was a great game. That was good. And that Pitt game. Who they play?
Yeah, it's the backyard brawl, bro. That was lit.
Yeah.
The pick six.
That was clips. I ain't
they
gonna
both
lie.
ended on. They're both games like ended in like a defense. The defense won the game. Like both of them. Like
and honorable mention that UNC App State game. That was crazy.
Hey, did you see the onside kick? Like when all the App State players just got like blasted.
That was App State scored like 40 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
40 points and still
lost. That is crazy, bro.
Like I was.
How do you?
Hey, defense running gas is the whole next pass.
Absolutely, 100%.
And then they went for two.
Offense getting
early.
pizza.
Hey, and then you saw UNC's coach doing the dance in the locker room. There was no need. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool, but there was no need.
It was funny, but yeah, they had nothing to celebrate.
My thing is
nothing. 40 points in one quarter, giving it up.
What'd you say, Reed?
Why did Appalachian State? Why didn't they go for overtime? Is my question. They lost because they tried to win the game.
Yeah, I mean.
Your offense is hot, man. You gotta go into overtime and win that game.
But they underdogs.
I'm about to say they
underdogs.
You scored 40 points, bro. You can score one more touchdown.
I feel the coach decision,
but I get both of them though. I do.
I don't.
Me personally, I would have tried to go to overtime, but at the same time, it's like it's either now or never moment. You know what I mean? And they was riding off a good high, 40 points, like you just said, bro. I feel like we can get a 2 point. We can get a 2 point.
See, I don't know. Because at that point, regardless, you already showed you bought it. So,
but Chase Bryce, he ain't no running quarterback. As you can see, he got folded up real quick. He shouldn't have tried to run that in there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. See, he should have did something. He should have went to overtime. See, if you had a AR back there or somebody like that.
That's a 2 point convertible.
Did y'all see that play?
Hey.
That was crazy.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy that they did that. Like that play is literally off like an old Russell Wilson commercial.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like
this little jump, the pump fake and then spin, but I seen that, but I ain't never seen nobody use that in the game until then. That's crazy.
Honestly, but I was thinking about it. I'm not taking it from me. It was a good move, but if he got sacked, we'd have been calling him an idiot. Like, let's be honest.
Of course, but he knew in his head that he is one of only a few quarterbacks that can do that.
Yeah. And I feel like if you do that, that's off the instinct anyway. So like he knew he was probably gonna do that or break a tackle, something.
That man's special.
Speaking of that game though, all of us chose Utah to make the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
Hey, like I was telling Nord, hey, they messed us up. They messed up first for everybody.
Everybody first week.
That was just like a March Madness bracket. Got messed up first game.
After that, bro, I told y'all this before the show and everything. After like all that stuff happened, like we really screwed up our whole brackets all got screwed up and everything, you know. So I came up with like, you know, I talk about the three Bs, you know. So you had the my breakouts, my bounce backs, and then my busts. Breakouts, just to say quick, we already talked about a whole bunch of them. First off, breakouts, I'm gonna say Anthony Richardson. That's gonna be a breakout play this year. He 100% is. So Anthony Richardson, I got Florida breaking out. Then I have my bounce backs. I got Utah bounce back, dude. I think Utah bounce back.
Wow.
I do. I really do. I mean, think about it. They came down to a hot environment and it was loud. That's the first time a lot of those boys, y'all listen to the game. I mean, Florida was loud. Like, oh my goodness. Like, and that was a hostile.
I mean, they had a number 17 at home.
That was a hostile environment. That's some of the boys' first time playing in there, but they're gonna bounce back. And the other bounce back, honorable mention, I'm gonna say, is what was it called? Ohio State. I know. Hear me out on this though. They may have won against the number 5 team, but it's Notre Dame. All of us on this show have crapped on Notre Dame. Everybody knows Notre Dame is a joke. This high power offense, you telling me barely could only score 7 points going to the fourth quarter? 7. They only had 7.
About that though, like how you know it's either Ohio State is not as good as we think they are, or Notre Dame is just a lot better than we.
But see, you know, and then I'll say,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say that now. Hear me out here. That's why I said they're my bounce back. I do think they'll get together as the first game of the season. We're all overreacting. Like today, you're gonna hear us. We're overreacting to everything going on. Listen, I think it's an overreaction to say Ohio State is overrated right now. But the next couple games gonna tell us who they really are, who's their identity.
I ain't gonna say they're overrated, but they're not one or two ranked words right now.
You can't call them a bounce back if they won.
But yeah.
They beat the number 5, regardless. They beat the number 5 Notre Dame team.
Y'all embarrassed the Big Ten. Listen, the Big Ten, I'm sorry, and now I'm gonna take a public apology. Every SEC out there, I'm gonna publicly apologize. I'm not gonna talk about the Big Ten no more. This was the flat out embarrassment. That's what brings me into my bus. Nebraska and Iowa.
Hey, go ahead, let it out, my boy. Let it out. You've been talking all offseason about how they were so high and mighty.
Iowa faced SDSU, not San Diego State. South Dakota State. What was the score? Y'all were asking what the score was? It was 7-3. And no, not a touchdown.
Yeah, they was like, this is a great baseball game. It's like it's a great baseball game.
Iowa, who's a third ranked, they were a third ranked team in the nation last week. The defending Big Ten West champions, they were in the Big Ten championship. Yes, this same doggone team couldn't score a touchdown against an FCS opponent. I'm not going to talk about the Big Ten no more. I'm sorry. I had an argument with another Big Ten fan today. He's my buddy. We was talking about it. I said, no, we want to compare ourselves to SEC and that we show up like that. Man, no, like, come on now. Like, no. The only 2 teams that from the Big Ten that did what they're supposed to, and this is unbiased. It may sound biased, but it's just Wisconsin and Michigan. They're the only 2 teams. And Michigan ticked me off too, because they were struggling y'all saw my tweets. They were struggling in the first half, and then we changed quarterbacks and it flipped. But other than that, those are the only 2 teams that they're supposed to do. Ohio didn't do what they're supposed to do. Penn State didn't do what they're supposed to do. Michigan State didn't do what they're supposed to do.
You want Ohio to beat
Nebraska, Iowa. So what?
You want Ohio to beat everybody by 50?
Yes. Y'all have the best offense in the nation. Y'all should.
Notre Dame, man.
Y'all should.
Y'all
the best offense we've ever seen.
I somewhat do agree with Tobes. That should have been a way better game. I'm not saying like you said, y'all won.
Yes,
but
exactly.
I do agree on that part. It should have been a way better offensive game.
I didn't say we played our best football, but I mean it's still Notre Dame, and that's a quality team on the first week of the season. Like we don't even know our team.
They are quality
team, but if y'all want to be elite like Alabama and Georgia, y'all need to blow them. Y'all may not blow them out, but y'all need to beat them by more than 11 points. It need to be like, I mean, y'all need maybe if it's 11 points, okay, but y'all need to dominate. Y'all didn't dominate. Georgia would have dominated Notre Dame. Georgia and Bama would have dominated them.
That's
they would have dominated that
team. This
team.
is not a college football. episode. We got
listen. Everybody here, everybody watches podcast and listen to it, right, and knows what I'm talking about. Now this is coming from a Big Ten fan, a loyal Big Ten fan.
All right, bro.
If Georgia and Alabama would have faced Notre Dame, they may not beat them by 50. It probably be about 21, but during that 20 points, they would have physically dominated and worn Notre Dame out. In Ohio State,
hey,
this is a
all
home
I got
game.
is I got one thing left
Home
to
game.
say. I just got one thing left to say, and we can move on.
Yeah,
I just want
you gotta move on. Yeah,
hey, the whole nation was ready for the dogs to go under, and we did our thing.
I was.
I thought maybe we went by 2
I was
touchdowns
rooting for
at
the
that,
Bulldogs.
but we tore it up, boy. And I want to publicly apologize to Stetson. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all need to.
I ain't gonna say I ain't believe in it, but I wanted to see some of that 5-star challenge. I did.
Nah, I didn't believe
Hey,
it.
you look right at home, my boy. You look right at home, nice and comfortable. You did your thing, no worries. Hey,
You wanted
as
to
long as
bitch
hopefully you can keep that up the whole season, and it look like we'll be fine.
We got receipts,
That's all I gotta
Stetson. We
say.
got
Go
receipts,
dog.
Stetson.
You throw a little bit of salt in there though, but y'all did face Oregon. Look like trash. I will say that.
Here we go.
They did look.
See what I'm saying?
They threw a little bit. They look like
He
trash.
making all the opponents look like trash.
Y'all did y'all thing. Go ahead. You can bark. You want to bark? You want to growl real quick? You got some barking to get out, Malin?
Listen, bro.
Man, I told you I don't do that.
Man, nobody can ever just have a win with him. It got to be the
That's
other
what I'm
team.
saying.
All right, we
Trash.
can move on. I was humble. I gave my 2 cents. I admitted I was wrong. Let's go. We got it.
All right. Anyway. All right. Next. Now we get into our topics.
that was a prelude. That was just us talking right there. It was like, oh, y'all actually starting now.
All right. So this is gonna be the NFL pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
We just talking about some college football because some pads we got to get our thoughts off. But it's gonna be our NFL pre-show, similar to how we did our college football last week. So our first thing we're gonna do is predict the playoffs and our Super Bowl winners. That's what we're gonna do first. Y'all ready for it?
Absolutely.
Yes,
All right. So what y'all want to do first? Y'all want to do the AFC side or NFC side? I'll let y'all
Let's start off
choose.
with the AFC.
Okay. I'll go first then, I guess. All right. So this is based off my records. So this is all y'all go back and look at the old episodes and y'all see where my records is at, and it's all based off them. So number one, listen, it's not biased. It just so happened to be this way. The Ravens are the number 1 seed. It just so happened to be that.
Let them continue, bro. Let them continue.
It just so
Don't
happened to
say
be
nothing.
that.
Let them continue. Let them continue.
Okay, keep going.
Number 2, y'all gonna be surprised. Surprise. The Dolphins, number 2 seed. Number 2 seed.
Let him continue. Let him continue.
Number 2 seed. Number 3, I got the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, I still think he's gonna be nice. I know they lost Tyreek and all that. Tyreek went to my number 2 seed. That's okay. Number 4, the other division winner is the Colts. I got the Colts winning the AFC South. North. AFC is South. AFC South. Is it the South?
Yeah, South.
No, how are they in the South? It's Indianapolis.
I know, bro. I've been said this before. It's dumb, but you keep going.
All right.
They done throw somebody in there.
My number 5 is the Chargers. I got Chargers number 5. I think I had them and the Chiefs with the same record. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I think
But
you
they're
did.
number
You
5.
did.
But I had the Chiefs with the tiebreaker.
Mhm.
Number 6, I got the Bills. And number 7, I got the Raiders / the Bengals. I wasn't sure which one. They got the same record, but I wasn't sure which one.
All right, who you got advancing, my boy?
All right, so wild card round, number 2 versus number 7, Dolphins over Raiders / Bengals. So regardless of which one, the Dolphins winning it. I just think the Dolphins are gonna shock a lot of people this year. That's my shocker pick. All right, number 3 versus number 6. I got the Bills beating the Chiefs.
Okay, I like that.
I think they come back and get them this year. The number, what is it? Number 4, number 5. I got the Colts beating the Chargers. All right, now my divisional round, I got the Ravens beating the Bills. Yes, sir. It's not biased. I promise it's not biased. And then the Colts beating the Dolphins. The Dolphins finally fold under pressure. And the AFC Championship.
Don't say that.
In the AFC Championship, I got the Colts beating the Ravens. So yes.
The Colts to the Super Bowl?
I think the Colts are going to the Super Bowl.
All right. So before we even dive into that, I want you to go ahead and give Matt Ryan the props.
That's what I'm about to say. I think the Colts have a
This
really
is
good
wild.
team. They just because think about it, they've had a really good team, but ever since Andrew Luck left, that's the only piece they've been missing. And I think Matt Ryan is good enough to be that piece to be into the Super Bowl because they have a really good defense. Jonathan Taylor come back the same way he did, and then their receivers will be better with Matt Ryan than with Carson Wentz and Phillip Rivers and everybody else who they ever had. And they have a great offensive line. I think the Colts gonna shock people this year.
Do you want us to talk about this now, or you want to give your NFC side first?
No. We'll all.
Are we all doing AFC?
Yeah, we can all do AFC. So we just stay at the AFC side for right now.
All right, and then at the end we'll go NFC, and then we'll just give our Super Bowl picks.
Super Bowl picks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we talk about your AFC now.
You want to talk about it, or you can give yours? It's up to you. Whatever.
We gotta talk. I just want to have a couple questions about the. I know I had to say first off. I'd just say I don't agree with the seeding, but I really don't. I didn't write down what you said, but I don't agree with the seeding. With the Ravens coming in 1 seed, I knew you wasn't. I don't know about all that, and the Dolphins coming in 2. I don't know, and
that's wild.
Yeah, the Bills won't even win their division. I don't know about that.
See, we didn't predict. We didn't have enough time to predict our AFC East, and that was gonna be my Dolphins and Bills. That was gonna be because I don't remember what episode it was, but I did say for my hot take, the Dolphins was gonna win the division. I don't know if y'all remember that.
You did say that.
You did say that.
But with the Colts, I did have a question with the Colts though. I'm not mad at the Colts being, in the Super Bowl. I think if they have the right opponents in the playoffs, I think it's very possible. And like you said, they do have a very good team. They probably, I want to say, have the most. Y'all could be chastising me for this, but I think they may have the most balanced team. First off, most balanced team in the AFC South, that's for sure. But they could possibly have the most balanced one besides the Chargers, of course, and most balanced team in the AFC right now.
And that was my only not so sure game was I had the Colts beating the Chargers, but because of how I've been going at Herbert recently, I can't fold to it, so I had to say Colts over Chargers.
And we don't, and they're like you said, like we said, the Chargers defense is experiment right now. So I do think the Colts have the best all around team in the AFC
with experience.
With experience. So we've seen what the Colts can produce. So I can see, but I want to know who they faced in the first round. You said first round or second round? Who they faced?
I said they beat the Chargers. I said Chargers first round, and then the Dolphins in the divisional.
Oh yeah, I'm not mad about Dolphins. I can definitely see that.
And then
I don't like where the Dolphins are at seeding, but if they were going by this, if this pans out, yes, I can definitely see them. They're gonna if they beat the Chargers, I think they're fine at that point. They can beat anybody else after that. I truly think it's the best team in the AFC.
As far as the Ravens, before Lamar got hurt last year, they were the number 1 seed, and that was with all the injuries that they had. So that's why I predict they'll be the same. And then the schedule is easier, so that's why I said Ravens. And it just happened that my records went that way.
Dang.
But go ahead, y'all go.
But that's like my only critiques I got for it. I mean, we gotta actually look at this thing later, like how we drew it out. Y'all make sure you I know it's a lot. Make sure y'all look back on Instagram and you're gonna see all the brackets and everything so you can follow along and see what we chose and everything. But no, I'm not mad about the Colts. Honestly, it sounded bad when you first started out, but then you said the Colts. I was like, you know what? I would not be mad at that pick off. First off, the Bengals can make it out of the AFC. Any of these teams.
Hey, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Any of these teams can do it. Yeah. So,
go ahead.
Jay, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. And it's just crazy because I got Baltimore the number 1 seed too.
What?
That's just how the records played out. That's what I'm saying. That's how the records played out. It is. I when I looked at it, I was like, hey, really? But yeah, that's how the records played out. But to the 2nd and 7th seed game, I got Chiefs versus Raiders, and I got Chiefs winning that. Then the 3 and 6, I got Buffalo and Cincinnati. I think Buffalo's gonna win that. Like I said, Cincinnati ain't getting back to where they were.
Nah.
Then for the 4th and 5th seed game, I got Colts and Chargers, but I got the Chargers winning out. Me personally, I don't think the Colts get too far in there. Yeah. I don't think they get too far in there, and so I got Baltimore versus Chargers, and I got the Chargers winning that one. I ain't gonna lie. Don't shake your head at me, bro. Don't shake your head at me. And then I got a rematch with the Bills and Chiefs, but Bills come out on top this time. They ain't letting they ain't letting the defense let them down this year. They didn't even go have that same situation. I see how you're looking at it, but yeah, I believe in Josh Allen. I do. I see how you're looking. And then Chargers versus Buffalo in the AFC Championship. Bills going to the Super Bowl. Yes, sir.
You are a fake Justin Herbert fan. I'm sorry. You
How?
are phony.
I can still be a fan of Justin Herbert.
You are
I can still
phony.
be a fan of Justin
When
Herbert.
you advocate for him again?
Why?
You're excused from the Justin Herbert fan club. Bye. I'm revoking your card. Bye.
There was a fan club.
Yes, there was a fan
mean,
club.
I ain't gonna say I was a part of the fan club in the first place, but I'm a Justin Herbert fan.
No. Oh my goodness. All right, carry on.
Well, yeah, that's
I get
what
your
got
reason.
for the AFC.
I'm not mad at it. I think that's a safe bracket.
I do.
I'll say this. I say safe. A safe bracket.
Safe. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I think
I
that's a safe
do.
bracket. Mine's a little off the wall, but I'm like putting
Yeah,
on
you
my
threw me
best.
for a
Yeah,
little bit.
yours a little colorful. I say that.
See, I mean, the Colts ain't a bad pick, like I said, but them making it that far is crazy. And the Dolphins being the second seed, I ain't saying they can't make the playoffs, but second seed.
But when you think about it, though, like the Colts, I mean, like we said, it's all about their path. It's all about the seeding in the path. The Colts could very well do it. Now, if they got to get through like teams like, the Chargers and then the Chiefs and all that, then I don't know if they can beat both those teams in a row. But like they beat a really good team first, and let's say another team, gets a sneaky little upset in, they could very well. Yes. I can see that happen.
Yeah.
They're sneaky good. They're a very underrated team in the AFC.
And they have a solid quarterback now.
Yeah.
They got experience.
Well, we've already talked about that.
What kind of quarterback he is?
No. You're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. Tobias, say your playoffs.
I don't know. I don't know about all that now. All right. Let me take a sip of water real quick. All right.
Did you have to announce that?
I'm saying, bro.
Ooh, boy, that's a high quality H2O.
Man, you know.
Okay. All right. Them jokes aside. All right. So my AFC bracket I've got. Mine, I will say, is a little basic and it looks a little bit familiar. I didn't like it. That's why I was saying I don't know about this, but I'm gonna just go with it. So first, my 1 seed, I've got the Buffalo Bills. I think Josh Allen has a really good year and he does what he's supposed to do. They come in 1 seed, they get that. Huh?
I thought you didn't like Josh Allen.
Just hear me out. Let me go through my bracket
He
first.
gonna have them losing their first game. That's why he's smiling.
Hear me out. Hear me out. They ain't trying to blow my cover and all that. All right. Number 2 seed, of course, Chargers right now. I got them winning the AFC West. They'll be facing now. Here's where it gets iffy because I do not know it all. I have a 3-way. I don't know. Last game or last week, whoever wins this out, it'd be between the Bengals, the Broncos, and the Dolphins. That's a 3-way for 7 seed. I don't know. One of those 3 teams, I think, gonna make it.
Oh, 7 seed.
Yeah,
I thought you going 3.
No.
I thought you going 1, 2, 3.
No. Oh,
like, they're not
Bengals in the
even
second. Y'all know how I feel about the Bengals, and the fact that I had to put them here shows you how hard that was, how hard the position was. But anyways, 3 seed, I've got the Colts coming in. I like the Colts' chances. 6 seed, I've got them facing the Chiefs. Colts versus Chiefs, and then I got the 4 seed versus the 5 seed will be Ravens and Raiders. Out of those games, so Chargers versus Bengals, I've got, of course, Chargers moving on with that. Then out of the Colts versus Chiefs, I got the Chiefs. I thought I wrote something else. I got the Chiefs going on from that one. Then the Raiders versus the Ravens, I have got the Ravens. Moving on from that.
I see what you trying to do. I see it.
All right, so that means it's the
I'm just
divisional
listening.
round. So it'll be the Chargers versus Chiefs and the Ravens versus Bills. Chargers versus Chiefs, I've got my boy Jay Herbo beating that Patrick Mahomes. You already know the protege, man. I see him having a really good season. Then I've got the Ravens versus the Bills. Sorry, but I got the Ravens moving on here. I do. I think Lamar's on a mission right now, and then I think it's a perfect opportunity to literally. I think Josh Allen is very overrated, but I think maybe this is a game where everyone's going to see it, and then maybe just get some high praise from Lamar. Lamar's about to be, have another MVP season and everything. But going on to the AFC Championship, high riders, man, a lot at stake here. I've got the Ravens losing. So just when the Ravens have all that hype, they beat the Bills and everything. You see the storyline right now. I actually think Lamar's legit. Boom, he loses to a young guy, Justin Herbert. Then we're right back to square one with him.
You don't like that, boy.
The Chargers in
You don't like that.
His face was funny.
Hey, man.
Reed do not like that.
All right, so that's what I got for the AFC right there.
Man,
It's the most Ravens thing I can see right there, because
For what?
I mean, because you think about what y'all went through the past 3 years, had getting knocked out first round one time, then y'all face the Titans and all that funkiness happens, and then they're actually breaking barriers. They beat the Raiders. I can see like the Ravens already being overlooked right here by the Raiders because they come out the AFC West. They beat the Raiders. Okay, we think about to lose. Then they go against the Bills. And that's really when they're counting them out at that point. And everybody's like, oh, Josh Allen's a way better quarterback. Josh Allen this. I see Lamar maybe having a fantastic game. I could see him having like maybe not. I'm gonna say historical. That may be overreacting a little bit too much. But having a great game, beating that. And then the hype is real behind the Ravens, and then I can see Chargers coming in, still
smashing us.
Not smashing, no, not smashing. It'd be a good game, but I can see him just still in the spotlight. But I like this. I would really love to see this AFC Championship. But I do think if the Ravens, regardless of how this pans out, I do see the Ravens going to the AFC Championship this year. I don't care what happens. I'm sold out on that. Ravens going to the AFC Championship.
Go look at the last time we played the Chargers with Justin Herbert.
Well, listen, it's a more experienced Justin Herbert with a better defense. That's all I gotta say.
It's a new year. New year,
new me. That's what Justin Herbert said.
New me, baby.
But yeah, that's what I got from the AFC.
All right, we can go NFC.
So
then.
wait, just before we move on, just to clarify everybody. So I got the Chargers from the AFC. Jay, who y'all got?
I got the Colts, man.
Colts.
I got the Bill.
All right, Bills, Colts, Chargers. All right,
man, y'all ain't knowing for real. The Colts gonna come and shock y'all.
You can't even say it.
You can't say it. No,
what you mean? I'm a Colts fan.
Hey man, I like the pick,
but you just get all kind of teams. They just be coming out.
Hey, all right. I'm not no bandwagon. All right, we're gonna go NFC. I guess we go the same order. I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess I go through my seed. The number one seed is based off the records that we put out, and I don't like it anymore. But I got the Bucks. But I already had them at like 14-3, I think. But their offensive line is so hurt now, and Brady don't look the same.
Go either way.
Brady don't look the same mentally.
Hey, y'all think he really got plastic surgery? He was looking a little weird.
I knew he did, but either he's Asian or is plastic. One of the two. Something looked different about it when he took that last.
They both working against each other. That's what it is.
I think something about they said his mom got not got something. I don't know. Was in the hospital. Something crazy. That's why he was away for like 11 days. I don't know. I don't know.
But when he came back and had that interview, his face was looking like this.
Yeah, it was real skinny,
bro. I was like, ooh. But stressing, look like Castaway.
Hey, you better stop eating them avocado toast and eat some chicken.
Eat some meat. Put some meat on them bones, Brady. All right, relax. We don't know what he's going through. We don't know what he's going through.
Yeah. All right, go with your 2 seed, 3 seed, 4 seed.
Let me get canceled. All right, number one, I had the Bucks. I don't like the. All right, relax. I got the Bucks. I don't like the offensive line anymore, but I had the Bucks. I'm gonna keep the Bucks. Number two, I got the Rams. Number three, I got the Eagles. I think the Eagles gonna have a big season. 4, I got the Packers. 5, Niners. 6, Cowboys. 7, Saints. So number 2 versus 7, I got the Rams versus Saints. The Rams gonna beat the Saints. Number 3 versus 6, Eagles, Cowboys, divisional game, but in the playoffs, I got the Eagles beating the Cowboys.
I like that.
What I got next? 4 versus 5, Packers and Niners. I got the Niners over the Packers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers wins a playoff game this year. I don't think he's getting another ring. Divisional round. Divisional round. I got the Niners over the Bucks. And I do this because of what I said earlier. Their offensive line is down.
Wait, with Trey Lance starting?
Yeah. I think I have a feeling it won't be like Lamar 2019 season, but I think it could be similar. Like nobody really knows how he plays yet, and the rest of their team is super solid. So I think because Jimmy G went to the NFC Championship with them last year, so I think Trey Lance with his running ability can at least do the same thing. The Rams over the Eagles. So my NFC Championship is Niners and Rams, and I got the Rams going back to the Super Bowl. Rams over Niners. So that's my NFC.
Boy, real high on the Niners this year. I see why, but I don't know. I just have that that inexperienced thing over my head, so I just can't see him going that far.
Sorry, you gotta repeat that again for me. Who'd you say you had the last round? I don't know.
In the NFC Championship?
Yeah, who'd you have out of that?
Rams. Rams over Niners.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have the Niners.
Well, I guess I'll go.
I don't have my.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
even have the nine. I mean, I don't even have the Niners in my at all. The NFC's actually pretty bad.
That's kind of wild, considering especially how low the NFC is as a whole conference.
Yeah, and they was just in the NFC Championship
Yeah, like,
with
that's
Jimmy
kind of
G.
wild there.
That's
don't
kind
know.
of wild here. All right, go ahead, Jay.
Hey, all right. So just like Reek, I got Bucks first place. Don't like it, but that NFC South division is terrible. Even though my team is in it, it's rough. But I got them first seed. Second seed, I got the Rams. Third seed, I got Green Bay. And fourth seed, I got Philly. And then coming in at 5, I got San Fran. And then Minnesota 6th seed and Arizona 7th seed.
Wow. So you got Dallas missing the playoffs.
Yeah, I wrote them down at first, and I was like, nah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna have them in there. Nah.
Okay.
I don't dislike their fans, but I do like to see when Stephen A. be doing their thing to the Cowboys.
I mean, I can see it though, because they not. I mean, they have only gotten
they
worse.
ain't got nothing special. Yeah, they had a terrible off season.
Yeah,
but that second seed versus 7th seed game, Rams versus Cardinal, I got Rams. Then I got Green Bay versus Minnesota. I got Minnesota winning that actually.
Okay, I see that.
Philly versus San Fran. I think Philadelphia gets them playoff game this year. I got Philly winning it.
Okay.
So then I got Bucks versus Philly, Bucks, and Rams versus Minnesota. I got Minnesota with the upset on that.
What?
I'm kind of high on Minnesota this year. I'm kind of high on them this year.
You talking about me?
Hey, look. Minnesota gonna be a good. Hey, like Toast said, a breakout. They're gonna be a breakout team.
Yeah.
What have they done to have gotten better, though? Am I forgetting something?
No, it's just they haven't gotten worse either, and they have a solid team. And with Green Bay not getting any better either, I just think they're not far apart this year. So they could win the division, but I don't have them win the division.
I can see
but
that.
I had their record. It's a stretch.
Okay,
but
I hear you.
You got to think with Stephon Diggs, didn't they go to the NFC Championship?
Yeah, but that Stephon Diggs not on there anymore though.
But that was a couple of years ago. That's when they didn't have Justin Jefferson.
And that was because the Saints was awful. That last play. Whatever that was.
Hey, but they were there. They were there.
All
but
right.
NFC Championship, Bucks in Minnesota, I got the Bucks. And I got the Bucks going back to the Super Bowl.
Wow. With their offensive line problems?
Dang, this is so amazing. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Dude,
Go ahead, Tobias.
I'm not doubting Brady.
Oh my goodness. No, I'm with you, Jay. I like this. I'm just baffled. Like there's so much going on in NFC. Like y'all gonna hate my bracket. I mean, y'all gonna bash me for my bracket. Right? I'm like laughing because y'all gonna be like, what?
You don't even believe your own bracket.
I don't even believe it though. I had to change something real quick. I had to change it real quick. I was like, dude, I don't even believe that. My bad too. I actually did have the Niners in there. I did. I said for 1 seed, I'll just go down. 1 seed, I got the Rams at 1 seed. Then I got the Tampa Bay. Can y'all hear me well? I know. Yeah. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming in 2 seed.
Say so.
I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming in 2 seed. I got the Philadelphia Eagles coming in at 3 seed. Stop, bro. Stop laughing. Then I got the Packers coming in at 4 seed. Then surprise, surprise. How about them Cowboys coming in at 5 seed? They got the Niners coming in 6 seed. I got the Redskins coming in.
Hey, Commanders.
Commanders.
Oh, sorry,
Commanders.
Commanders, my
that's wild.
Commanders coming in at 7 seed. I like Carson Wentz. I like Terry. I like Rivera. I think he can turn it around. Their defense isn't half bad. They got a young team. They can only get better. Like they're not gonna be no worse than last year.
I'm not that mad at that one, but I think it's other teams better than where they just miss it.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
why.
So you saying? I didn't hear. Did you say Philly?
Yeah, Philly's in there.
So you getting 3 teams out of NFC East?
That's crazy, actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
That's
That's why I said
that's crazy.
that's why I say y'all gonna hate this. Y'all gonna
That's
hate
actually
this.
Okay,
crazy.
carry on.
Y'all gonna hate this. Yeah. But lo and behold, y'all don't worry. They don't last too long. I got Tampa Bay beating the Redskins, not even close. Commanders. Thank you.
There was a football team last year. How you forgetting this? They ain't been the Redskins in 2
They ain't been
years.
that relevant for me to. They ain't been that relevant for me to say their name a lot. But anyways, but my reason behind picking them is that they won it a couple of years ago. I mean, even though the division was sorry that year, I can see, man, I can see just being shocked by first off seeing the Cowboys do really well. Then we know the Eagles. I think the Eagles will be decent. I see us being shocked by seeing what Carson Wentz does with a young group like that. He's got some veteran experience. He's been on that big stage before, so I can see him, taking that young talent, seeing him doing something with that talent. But anyways, where I was at, Eagles versus Niners. I got the Eagles coming out of there. Then I've got Green Bay versus the Cowboys. I've got oh dang, I'm wilding. I got the Cowboys coming out of there. And then so for my Jay, like, oh my goodness, divisional. It's a division round, right? This is where it all ends right here. I've got Tampa Bay beating the Cowboys, and then I've got the Rams beating the Eagles. So no more bye-bye NFC East. And then Tampa Bay versus the Rams. I got Tampa Bay winning this one. Get their revenge from the other year here.
So y'all both got Tampa Bay in the Super
Tampa
Bowl?
Bay, yep. So Tampa Bay versus Chargers. Should we all just? Oh, never mind. We'll wait for that next segment. But yeah, no, dude. I'm y'all probably baffled right now. I'm just as baffled at my playoff. But like, I was looking at the schedules. That's just how it played out. I was like, I can see it. I could see it, and especially and this is all banking on maybe some other teams like the Vikings. Maybe have a couple injuries. Their season don't go as promised as it was, but. The NFC North, actually, I see Green Bay. Actually, this may be a hot take. I can see Green Bay's division, NFC North, being worse than the NFC East this year. I think that was part of my.
That's what I was saying. Wow, that's why I got Minnesota in there.
Yeah, I can see that division being terrible this year.
I don't know. I think it could be bad. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a bunch of who in that division. We got two big names in the division.
The Packers, I think the Packers will be worse, but I think the division as a whole will still be better than the NFC East. The Giants are horrible.
But this is the Giants at that point. This is the Giants.
But the Bears are horrible too.
Bears
you
horrible.
Think that.
The Lions are horrible. The Vikings.
You got the Bears winning 2 games.
For real.
True. Hey, if quiet is kept, if something happened to Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay may very well have a losing season.
Yeah, of course, but it's still Aaron Rodgers if he doesn't get hurt. Last time he got hurt. Yeah, that's a whole different. All right, Super Bowl picks. Tobias, you go since you just finished. So you got
Tampa Bay versus Chargers. I got Jay Herbo winning that one. Tom Brady retires.
Yo, come on, man! Like, get it together, bro. You would think Justin Herbert played for the Steelers.
Bro, I love. Bro, we were supposed. The thing about that is that we were supposed to get him. He was on our draft board.
I don't hear none of that.
Y'all wouldn't get him.
I don't hear none of that.
Him and Josh Allen, both on our draft
Blame
board.
Big Ben. He should have retired 4 years ago.
Fat boy. My bad.
I got Colts versus Rams. Colts versus Rams. I got the Rams beating the Colts. Rams back to back. I think the only thing stopping the Rams is injuries.
Even that, they're still deep. Even if they didn't get injuries, they're deep right now.
Exactly. They didn't lose anybody other than maybe Odell, and it looked like Odell might come back to them.
Yeah, they lost Odell. Season. They lost Odell and Bobby Trees, Robert Woods.
But Robert Woods was hurt last year anyway.
Yeah, but I'm saying that shows how much depth they had. Depth.
Yeah, and they got
Allen Robinson.
Yeah, Allen Robinson.
Yeah, AR.
But they lost. They also did lose Von Miller too, though.
Did they lose Jackson? What was his name?
Deshaun Jackson.
Not Deshaun Jackson. What was his name? Vontez Jackson, something like that. He's another receiver. He was pretty good. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's pretty good.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson, yeah, thank you. Van Jefferson. I said Von Jackson, yeah.
Von Jackson. Van Jefferson. Hood, ain't he? Hi, Von Jefferson.
That's two last names. No. It's not, no.
But yeah, I think I got Rams. Okay. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I got Bucks and Bills in the Super Bowl, and you already know who I got. Bills, baby.
What?
Goodness gracious.
Bills,
No.
baby.
I'm sorry.
Yes, bro, it's
any
their
scenario-
time. It's their time. It's their time.
I think it's
just the
his
end of
time
it.
to
It's their
get
time.
exposed. I think this is a year for Josh Allen.
Why he got to get
exposed.
exposed?
Because
Honestly,
Why can't he just
all eyes are on him.
That's what I was
finally
about
this
to
year.
say.
All eyes are on him.
I
This year. I
think,
see him failing right now.
They have the most expectations
Yes.
between them and the Chargers, but I think the Bills
They
have
had the
more.
same expectations last year.
No, they
Nah,
didn't.
because
No, they
the Chiefs,
didn't.
the Chiefs was still the Chiefs
Yeah.
that last year.
No one. They were always second tier. They were always thought
Yeah.
about second. They're their first thought this year for Super Bowl. I don't.
Yeah.
I see them. I don't see them. Doing good.
Like they got to live
And I
up to
hope
a
they
lot of
prove
hype.
y'all. I hope they prove both y'all wrong.
I do too.
And honestly, if you think about this in a micro sense, you ever watch Josh Allen? I mean, other than his one little Chiefs game, ever watch him in a close game scenario? That joke makes some terrible decisions. He forces intercepts off. He does not play good like whenever it's like a close game scenario.
And
That
timeout.
game was the only game that we saw where he's acting like that.
And 2 years ago, the Ravens was gonna beat them. Lamar got hurt last
Yeah.
when we played in the playoffs.
Yeah, there
He
was
did
that.
throw a pick 6 too, by the way.
Y'all are both talking
And they
about
barely
something
beat it. And the Bills
that's already happened.
Barely.
beat them, I think.
This is the upcoming season.
All right,
This is what these predictions are for.
we we gotta move on. All right, so now that we got our playoff predictions out the way, we're gonna do some NFL honors. Who we think we're gonna win these trophies this year? And remember, y'all, this is gonna be based off of regular season statistics and not playoffs.
Not the
All right,
playoffs.
So I'm gonna do this similar to the quick hitters. Just go down a list of awards, and we just gonna each give our take on who's gonna win what. So first, we can do offensive player of the year. Who y'all got for offensive player of the year?
Yes, sir. That man coming out of Los Angeles, number 10.
Cooper
Again?
Kupp?
10.
Again?
Oh, man. I'm talking about Justin Herbert.
we
okay.
both went the cup.
Oh.
I forgot there's 2 teams in Los Angeles.
Oh,
but yeah.
you mean the guy you're a fake fan for? Yeah, right.
Justin Herbert.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin Herbert, offensive player of the year.
Y'all battling over Herbert? On who's the fan or not?
He-
Y'all battling?
He's not a fan,
He
bro.
acting like I can't be a fan of somebody else.
No,
That
but
man
you
gonna
be
start the
choosing
first
them
Justin
over them.
Herbert
That's
Colt.
this is just like this is just like if I like Georgia. I'm gonna become a fan of Georgia now, but then they face Florida. I'm like, oh, I think Florida's gonna beat us. I'm 100% sure they're gonna beat us.
I mean,
It's the
you could
same
be-
thing you be doing.
You be realistic though.
Nah.
That's realistic.
Nah, I'm not believing that. If you're a fan of your team or your player, you need to be all in, regardless
See,
of regardless
That's a
of what it
Steelers.
is.
That's a Steelers mentality.
Yes,
Delusional.
you're loyal.
Delusional.
You're loyal. I always have faith in my
Delusional.
team.
All
No,
right.
it's called
Delusional.
faith and a hope.
Then why Kenny Pickett ain't winning offensive player of the year?
Who says I don't have him now?
Go ahead. Who you got?
Well, who is it? Who is it?
You got to keep going. He got to finish his.
He already said it.
I thought we
Yeah,
was going.
we
I thought we going one by one.
We're
Like
doing
officer
quick
rookie.
hitter
Yeah.
style.
Yeah,
Oh, quick hitter style. Oh, okay. Officer rookie.
You
year.
did you not just hear that?
I got Kenny Pickett.
Don't be listening.
I got Kenny
You-
Pickett.
You- You really do?
Offensive player of the year.
No. I have not Justin Taylor, Jonathan Taylor.
Really, Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor?
You ain't no
not-
Justin Herbert fan.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but no, you didn't hear me, y'all. Let's keep going. Y'all already know where. I told you.
I got-
No, I'm not even gonna spoil it right now. Y'all already
I got Justin Jefferson.
know.
Offensive player of the year?
Yeah, offensive player of the year.
You know,
And that just goes to show that helps out my take about Minnesota. Appreciate
It does. It does.
but did you have them? You had them in the playoffs, right?
Nope.
So, what?
Oh,
So
that's
he
wild.
offensive rookie of the year, and they don't make the playoffs.
I think he's gonna have a big season. I just think they're not gonna be good enough.
Like
to
a
make the
Cooper Cup
playoffs.
type season.
Wait, like a.
Nah, Cooper Cup was crazy. Maybe
Well-
a little bit less than that.
I'm gonna say this though. Justin Herbert had what second most passing yards in the AFC, or most passing yards AFC by a mile, and still didn't get offensive rookie of the year, offensive player of the year. So,
But that's because Cooper Cup had an all-time wide receiver season, and I think Jonathan Taylor would have probably
Okay.
got it over Justin Herbert too anyway. Maybe,
yeah.
don't
I mean, honestly, I feel like if a running back has a historical season, they should automatically be. I mean, because that's a running back or receiver having a historical season, they should automatically be offensive player.
Yeah, because
I agree with that.
quarterbers
Quarterbacks
be in
get
the running
every
for
time.
they could be in the running for MVP.
Exactly.
Offensive player of the year should be everything other than quarterback.
Exactly.
All right, defensive player of the year. I go first. It's simple. I got Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
I don't know who else.
Same. I'm saying
Maybe
Me
Miles
too.
Garrett, maybe
Same.
TJ
All
Watt.
people's got Aaron.
I ain't gonna lie, Tobias. I thought you was gonna pick TJ Watt.
Nah, I don't. As long as Aaron Donald's in the league, CJ Watt's always gonna be a afterthought. And that's, I mean, the dude's
People
unblockable. He's unblockable. Like
People got Miles Garrett ahead of TJ.
No. First off, y'all smoking on. Sorry, this is a Christian podcast. Y'all are tripping. If you really think Jay would, you making a face like you thought Miles Garrett was better than TJ. He's not. He's not
better, but I mean, I
close.
could if he would win that award over him, I wouldn't be like surprised. It wouldn't be like a.
I think TJ probably get a little more media hype because he's on the Steelers and he's a Watt.
I think TJ gets more hype. I think TJ gets more appreciation from the players. Like I think an offensive lineman would rather guard Miles Garrett first off because TJ Watt has a motor. I mean, we've all played football for it. Do you like going against some guys who have it not every single time? Yes.
Meathead.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you're right.
Like, stop touching me.
Yes. Let's go again. Yeah, let's go. 100%.
Every play he ready.
Every play he's ready. I think that's why he gets more respect from players than Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett seemed like the type he go really hard. He's probably. I think Miles Garrett is naturally more talented, but I think TJ Watt, like, I feel like he had to work to get where he's at. He put in more effort for that.
Russell Westbrook.
Oh, definitely. I listened to his podcast. He was on the. I didn't know he played offense in college, but he got moved.
He was a tight end in college.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he wasn't even that. He didn't even have a good season until like his final year in the.
He must have been
college.
trash. He must have been trash.
He was.
He was trash tight end. Yeah, that's why
he wasn't even ranked when I think was he a walk? I don't think he had a scholarship. Honestly, he may not. He may not.
He was trash at tight end.
Yeah, he was terrible.
They moved him.
He was terrible.
All right. Offensive rookie of the year. Who y'all got?
I ain't gonna lie.
I was say
I got two. It's a two-parter, yeah. But this is only because I think he's gonna play first. Yeah, I got Kenny Pickett up there. I don't think he had that many rookies to challenge him though. So like, I don't even know why you making that face. But I think if one person was to challenge him and win it over him, it'd be Kenneth Walker. Because
me too.
The Seahawks ain't got nothing else, so they just might as well feed him the ball.
Honestly, you're gonna be surprised, but I got George Pickens because I think based on the media and the Twitter hype, it could if he plays well, he's gonna get because that that one meme of him just looking.
He has the hype.
I think he's gonna get the media hype to win it over Pickens, and I don't believe Pickens has that factor that wants people to just like people are not gonna watch the Steelers for Pickens. Like that, I feel like they wouldn't. I feel like they would watch the Steelers to look at. I mean, not Pickens. Pickett.
I don't know, bro.
I think they would watch the Steelers to look at Pickens over Pickett. Like if they had to choose one, they would rather watch Pickens over Pickett.
I can see NFL fans wanting to watch Pickens over Pickett, but like terms of Steelers, like we had, there's a stat. Like I think the first preseason game was the most watched preseason game of all time for the Steelers.
Well, that's because half of them are Pitt fans too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've seen the Steelers without Ben Roethlisberger.
Exactly. Yeah. But they also, we was going crazy when Kenny Pickett went on. But thank you, both of you guys took both of my candidates for offensive rookie year. And this is me not being biased at all. I think George Pickens is going to win it over Pickett, just because, like Jay said, I think Pickens is going to have a full season to show what he can do. And then Pickett. Mike Tomlin hasn't released who's the starting quarterback. I don't think it's smart of him to start Pickett first. I would put him in maybe like week 5 or 6, but. Assuming if Pickett does like get in first, I could see him maybe being up for. But I see George Pickens coming away with this.
I think
he has too much. It's too much hype already around him. Yeah, he's.
Trubisky's gonna start week 1.
He needs to.
He didn't play bad to not start week 1.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't punish. You can't punish a guy for not doing anything wrong. Kenny Pickett, he was good, but like he wasn't out there doing. I mean, Malik Willis was doing some special stuff, but. Like he wasn't doing no like sidearm flips and jukes and stuff. I mean, it was play good. Both play good.
All right. Defensive rookie of the year. Who y'all got?
Oh, shoot.
I'm on Tobias' side this year. I got Aiden Hutchinson for defensive rookie of the year.
Jay, who you got?
I knew one of y'all was gonna pick him. I got my boy, Jordan Davis. Him and Fletcher Cox gonna run things in Philly. Yes, sir.
Philly. That's a pick. That's a pick. I like it. I'm not mad at it.
I don't like how I told looked at me like that.
I don't know why.
Who you got?
Yeah, you gotta talk.
It's a toss up between my number 1 and number 2 pick. I got Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's gonna win just because he has the hype around him right now. He's already been in the media, God knows how many times. And then I can never pronounce his name. Jay, help me with me. Last name Walker.
Trayvon.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I keep thinking it starts with a D for some reason.
A D.
Yeah. Like DeAndre. I keep thinking it was like I don't know why I was
What's up with you in these hood names?
what was the first one I said? Von Jefferson?
Von Jackson.
Yeah. And I think he was like Vontez Jackson or something like that.
His name was
it
what? It was just Van Jefferson, wasn't it?
Yeah, Van
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. We got push. We going long.
Yeah, we are going.
Comeback player of the year. Who y'all got?
Comeback play
Got
of
that
the
boy
year.
Saquon.
Wow.
Ooh,
Saquon.
I forgot all about Saquon too.
That's a
but
good
still,
pick.
Got that boy Saquon.
I'm still go with my good here. I'm gonna go with Jabbo. Jameis
Yeah.
Winston.
That's who I got too. I got James too. I think James gonna have a good season.
Just because I think he gonna lead him.
He would have won it last year if he wouldn't have got hurt.
If he goes to the playoffs, then he's definitely comeback player of the year.
Oh yeah.
It depends on how they make it there.
But I will say this
If
too.
they make it, I don't think they will.
Just because I know there's not going to be a most improved, I want to say this to all my fans out there. I think Baker Mayfield's going to be, if there was an award, he'd get most improved.
Most
And then-
improved.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, Baker get it.
He just have to really blow out the expectations of the
He's
fans.
motivated. Now, I mean, Baker, you see him in college and what he did his first year, and when he did his first year at the Browns and then in college, like whenever Baker's motivated and doubted, that's when he usually plays at his best, usually.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Even with the Steelers, like the first, they remember that playoff game, they was all counting the Browns out and everything, and that joker played lights out.
I ain't gonna lie, he surprised me that game.
Yeah. He played. I was like, well, I think that may have been,
But he had
not
a
his
team.
best game, but one of his best games ever.
He had a
played.
team around him too, though.
I mean, he's always,
Oklahoma and I guess not Cleveland first year, but
oh,
he
you're
had a
saying
team
he had a team
outside
around
of.
him.
Yeah, he don't got a team around.
I mean, he
this
got
year.
C-Mac. He got C-Mac.
C-Mac and Robbie Anderson. Or they got
Robbie
DJ
and
Moore.
DJ Moore too, and they got a tight end. What's his name? Help me out here.
Ooh, who
I
they
can't
got?
remember. I can't remember his tight end's name.
I don't
But
know.
anyway,
All right, coach of the year. Who you got? Coach of the year.
Don Rivera. Dan
Ron.
Rivera.
Ron.
Ron. Oh my goodness.
I was about to say Don.
I'm butchering the names today. All right, Ron Rivera.
Ron Rivera.
Especially
Who you got,
because
Jay?
I'm sticking with my yeah.
I got what's his name? Nick Sirianni, Eagles.
Okay, it makes sense for your playoffs. I got
He got the.
Better not say
Okay.
what you gonna say.
What'd you say, Jay?
Oh, I was just about to say, he got all the talent, so we're gonna see if he can get him right there and get him to execute.
Okay. Yeah, I got Mike McDaniel.
I was like Mike Tomlin. I was like, what?
No, bro.
Mike McDaniel,
That's the Dolphins. I had the Dolphins
Okay.
number 2, so it only makes sense. If he take them to number 2, he got to win Coach of the Year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
definitely.
Hey, I got a question though. If Mike Tomlin takes him to the playoffs,
No,
do you think he's coach of the year?
no.
Nah.
Okay, I shot my shot.
Like you say, he's done worse.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Or I mean, we're done better with worse.
Nah, I think the worst team he had was
Duck Hodges, that's
Duck
the one
Hodges, that
you
was
beating
the
our
worst.
head.
But we didn't even make the playoffs that year, I don't think.
Mike Tomlin won't win. He's a prisoner of his own success at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unless he go like number 1 and go like win 13 or 14 games, he's not winning.
I think the only way he's getting the coach of the year, I think, is if he makes Super Bowl again.
They got to win like 14 games for him to
Yeah.
get that.
But they got, yeah, exactly. All right, so MVP, last one. Yeah, I got MVP this year.
Not even gonna answer this.
Me and Toes got the same answer for this.
Okay, so you got a wrong answer. So my pick is all right. So here we go. I had a little speech for this one. Where's it at? I wrote it down a little bit. Okay, on June 26, 2019. So we all are Christian. We all believe in you speak things into existence, right?
Yeah.
On June 26, 2019, Jamie's boyfriend, actually, Mr. Elijah James, sent me a DM. And it was a DM of something that I had posted, and I posted a picture of my quarterback. And I told him, I was like, listen, sir, whatever he said something bad about my quarterback. I said, listen, sir, this quarterback's gonna win MVP this year. And what happened that year?
He won the MVP.
He won the MVP. In his second season, his first season fully starting. This year, he's on a mission. He's got his team back. He's healthy. He's gonna be the number 1 seed. Lamar Jackson will win MVP again this year. I was speaking it into existence. It's gonna happen again.
No,
Sorry, not sorry.
9/4/2022 at 9:40 p.m.
Yes.
And we got that time
9/4.
stamp.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson will be the 2022 NFL MVP. There, I said it. Justin Herbert won't be close. I'm just playing. I don't know about all that, but just he won't win. But
Hey,
y'all,
man.
y'all got Justin Herbert, I'm guessing, right?
Actually,
Yes, sir.
Lamar Jackson's on a mission. All right, we got to keep it moving. What we got next? All right, so now the season's over. We got our picks in. We got our honors in. Now that the season over, what do y'all think the biggest storylines for this next season is going to be?
Yeah.
At the end of the season.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with, since it's a good segue. Since you just talked about Lamar Jackson, I think that's the biggest storyline this season is if he has a good season. And this may be overreaction right now, but I really do think in terms of for his career, in terms of his legacy, I think this is a make or break year. If he doesn't do it this year, I don't know if he'll ever get it, or if we think he's gonna return to what it's a big overreaction and a hot take, but I think that's the biggest storyline right now. People are already down Lamar as it is, but especially if Lamar can't make it past the first round again, something like that. Yeah, dude, I don't know. For me, I still love Lamar, but like just in terms of his legacy, that is going to be a huge damper, regardless of what he does after. I mean, even if it's like 2 years down the line, and somehow they make it down the road, he's not going to go down as that great of a quarterback as he could have been. Like his legacy is literally on the line this year. It's on line. I'll say that. That's my biggest storyline.
Okay.
I kind of like that, even though I hate when people say that about Lamar, but
I'm let me just get clear the air here. I'm not down Lamar. I pull for Lamar, regardless if he's a Raven guy. I love Lamar. I love how he plays the game. I love how true he is to himself. So I'm hoping he proves everything wrong. But I feel like if he doesn't get it done this year, not even, I'm not saying he has to win a Super Bowl. If he doesn't make anything less than the AFC Championship, his legacy, I think it's going to take a huge hit. Yeah, that's the storyline I have.
Let me ask you something.
No.
What if Justin Herbert doesn't make the playoffs this year?
Well, he's young, so it's like Justin Herbert doesn't have a legacy right now. Lamar literally won the MVP, and then you're talking about like, oh, Lamar's going to win a Super Bowl. Lamar's going to Super Bowl. He's going to go down. He's like Mike Vick. He's better than Mike Vick. Lamar has already had those talks, but yet he doesn't have the accolades to amount to that. We're comparing, like Tom Brady talking about, dude, you're my favorite players ever to play. People are comparing him like maybe he could be a future one of the greatest quarterbacks ever played a game. He doesn't have the accolades right now. He has an MVP on his belt. That's it. That's literally
so Lamar is hurting himself because he has so many accolades already. Like because he has the MVP.
I think that 1 year, yeah. If you take away that 1 year, this is a different story now. It's a different story. But all eyes are on him. This legacy, legacy is all opinionated. It's opinionated. Mm-hmm. Legacy, most of it is opinionated. So just not to say Lamar isn't a great player, regardless of accolades, but because there's so much hype, there's so much talk, people are criticizing him. This season, what happens is going to be, the main, I don't know what's the word, the tool, the main piece of evidence that people are going to use to talk about Lamar Jackson 10 years from now. Hey, okay. What about that 2022 season?
So this is not about you. I'm just asking your thought. Yeah. I just want you to answer the question, and then I'm gonna just move on. So Justin Herbert doesn't make the playoffs next year. His legacy won't be affected at all.
This year or next year?
This year.
This year, I think with now, I'm gonna be fair here. If Justin Herbert doesn't do it this year, I think we can start asking questions. Maybe Justin's not the guy. Actually, Jay, you shaking it. I agree with that. He has he has a defense. He has a loaded offense. If Justin Herbert cannot do it this year, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, no. Yeah. Like, okay. He doesn't have a legacy right now, but like, I think he can be almost dismissed. Close. He's getting close to get dismissed if you don't do it this year. Yeah.
Well, if Daniel Jones ain't got dismissed, I don't think anybody gonna get dismissed. So
that should be the same for Josh Allen too. Honestly, Josh Allen.
Me too.
Josh Allen has not accomplished anything in this league.
But
for some reason, he's
done
the best
more.
quarterback.
Exactly.
He's done more than Daniel Jones, and he's done more than Justin Herbert.
Yeah. But
he's done more than Herbert, yeah. And Daniel Jones not even in the question. He's garbage.
But he ain't got dismissed from his team.
But I feel I'll say this with Jay. I agree with Jay. I think Josh Allen's in his sound, and I hate to say this just because I don't believe it. I personally don't think Josh Allen's a better quarterback than Lamar, but I feel like just because of the hype around Josh Allen, his legacy is more set in stone. Not to say it is set in stone, it's more set in stone
Yeah,
than Lamar right now. It is.
because the media changes the
yeah,
hype.
exactly. Because all the
The
media,
media defines the legacy.
yes, exactly. That's my whole point. That's why I think Lamar literally got all eyes. I think he felt like he's got all eyes on the season in Baltimore. And especially with the new contract and everything. Especially if he signs a fat contract this season. Oh my goodness. If he can't do it, I can already see I can already see the headlines this year.
I don't know why he ain't signed yet. Anyway, we went on a whole tangent there.
Yeah.
That was a
good tangent.
That was your storyline. Jay, what you got?
I think by the end of the season, one thing we'll look back on is that Malik Willis takes the starting job away from Ryan Tannehill at some point this season. And I want to follow that along because I'm just saying by the end of the season, I think he'll take it. And I think it'll be a good storyline because in a way, people have been like subtly telling the league that really that Tennessee lost because of Tannehill. So I feel like this might be the next step for them. And like we talked about the other podcast, him and Derrick Henry in the backfield together, that's a whole nother dynamic that Ryan Tannehill just can't bring.
Yeah, so you think Malik Willis will be, I'm just clarifying. So you think Malik Willis will be starting before the season ends?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I don't think Tannehill's that good either.
I think so too, but I want to say this is that I think this story is going to be the classic example of the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Ryan Tannehill, let's say he may not be your solution, but I mean, let's look at the past records the Tennessee Titans have had. Ryan Tannehill hasn't terribly screwed it up for him. He hasn't done anything, that's totally lost him the game.
But that's the thing. He doesn't necessarily lose it, but he can lose it. And when he does lose it, it's like a real bad, like,
yeah.
Ugh.
He's not the you know,
but he also doesn't win it for you either.
It's like Jimmy G.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
But a worse version.
Yeah, I like Jimmy G better.
Jimmy
G's more reliable.
Jimmy G before Tannehill.
And Jimmy G did more with less. Honestly,
that's tough.
I don't know. Tannehill had Derrick Henry in one of the best probably the best, one of the best offensive lines in the NFL and one of the best defense.
Nah, I think Jimmy G has had more.
But Jimmy G did have a better team, kind of. He didn't have like a.
He didn't have better individual players, but he had a better overall team and better coaching. I think
definitely better coaching.
Okay.
Because I think 49ers defense has always been better than the Titans, and then they've always had the Niners are like the Ravens in running. You just plug in a running back and they're gonna start producing. Like that's why they always have a good solid running back. They go different running back every year. Mostert, Mitchell, whole bunch of other running backs. But yeah, there you go. So was that it? I didn't want to.
Yeah, that was it.
So my storyline is basically about all the young QBs. Well, not just QBs, all the young players. I think the top storyline for me is which one of these young players will live up to their hype and which ones will be looked at as overrated. Because I think this is the year.
Like rookies?
I think, well, not rookies. Like, so I got lists like Burrow, Allen.
List them again.
I got for quarterbacks, I got Burrow, Allen, Herbert, Jamar Chase, Michael Parsons, CD, Jalen Waddle, Kyle Pitts, T. Higgins. I think all the young players, a lot of young players is getting a lot of hype this offseason. Like this is the most hype I've seen from a lot of young players. And I want to see where each of these young players are going to finish. Which ones are going to be at the top and which one's going to fold after they just had a quality season. Because now the expectations are on them. So I want to see.
About to say the film is out on them. Teams will be keying in on them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like the Jamar Chases, the T. Higgins, even.
I am excited to see what Jamar going to do this year.
Yeah, that's for.
I think he's going to get keyed on. I think they've been studying film on that. He's going. I mean, he's going to get. Yeah.
And the Bengals receivers.
It's going to open it up because they got T. Higgins and Tylen Boyd.
They had him last year though, I thought.
But they knew about them before they knew about Jamar. Now all the eyes are going to be on Jamar, so this is going to open them up to make monster stats. And then when they start keying back on them, that's going to lead Jamar Chase back over.
Honestly, I take my chance on Jamar rather than T. Higgins. Honestly, I mean, Jamar had a better season than both of them, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, then they're big years or whatever. I think I would take my chance on doubling Jamar if you have to versus them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, they would all. I mean, because they all been talking a lot of trash too.
Exactly.
And that stuff holds on in the football world.
Defense is here,
especially in our division.
Oh yeah, they should know. They should know better than that. In the North, you should have known better than that to run your mouth. But we'll say that for the season. I can't wait. Week 1, I cannot wait. Even if we lose, I don't care. As long as we lock them up, I do not care.
All right. Well, this is perfect because this go right into our quick hitters. I was gonna start with college football, but we can start with the NFL. We're just gonna do some game predictions for next season, for next week. So first game I got on here then, Bengals versus Steelers. Who we got?
Bengals.
Ooh.
You saw my face.
I honestly don't know. I honestly do
Joe
not know.
Joe Burrow, Kenny Pickett, or Joe Burrow, Mitch Trubisky. I know it's not all about quarterbacks, but come on.
Joe Burrow's overrated, but
I'll say Bengals too. But I think it'll be close. Tobias, get up, man.
Y'all making me do this like this quick? Dang, I didn't even think.
Just say it.
It's a quick hitter, man. Go with your gut.
Bengals.
All right.
You that's good.
Yeah, shut up. Dang.
We'll stick with the NFL. Chiefs versus Cardinals, week 1. Who we got? Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay, I got Chiefs too. Raiders versus Chargers.
Oh, Chargers.
I got Raiders.
I got Chargers. I got Chargers for revenge.
Wait, no. I got Raiders.
I got Raiders.
Devontae
Adams. I got Raiders. I think Derek Carr gonna have a
first game.
I think Derek Carr. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I see Raiders winning this and winning the first couple games and then getting overhyped a little bit and then get humbled. So I'm going Raiders.
I think Derek Carr is a dark horse MVP candidate.
Yeah, I can see that.
Bucks versus Cowboys.
Well,
that offensive line.
Oh, Bucks.
Cowboys. I just don't believe in them.
Me either.
I think I'm gonna go Cowboys just because I think the offensive line is still gonna be trying to work.
Where's it at?
It's I think it's in Dallas actually. Let me just make sure, but I believe it's in Dallas.
I'll go Cowboys.
Are you sure?
It's too much. It's too much going on with the Bucks. Right?
Yeah, it's in Dallas.
It's way too much going on with the Bucks. Like Tom Brady departing for a week, and I don't know.
You got Julio, Mike Evans.
Julio's not a factor. I'm sorry.
Imagine both of them in their primes. Okay, next one. Bills versus Rams. That's gonna be a good game.
Bills.
Rams are home. It's their ceremony. You got
Bills.
I got Rams. Isn't that your Super Bowl, Jay? I forgot. You can't see who I'm pointing to.
It is.
My Super Bowl is Bills and Bucks.
Okay, I got the Rams in mine. All right, so now college. Baylor versus BYU.
Ooh, Baylor blew out somebody. I can't remember who it was. They blew somebody out the other week.
Mm-hmm. You said BYU.
Baylor's pretty good.
Oh, Baylor. Okay.
Baylor.
Kentucky versus Florida.
I got Florida. I ain't gonna lie. If this was 2 weeks ago, I would have said Kentucky.
If Florida
I got Florida.
Florida's riding.
Wait, AR was looking.
Florida's riding high. I see them fixing those corrections on defense. Florida.
We're not doing a Kentucky dance again, the Wildcat dance.
Nah.
This was on here just for fun. Yeah. This was just off for here for fun. Kennesaw versus Cincinnati.
Kennesaw, baby. Hootie hoo.
Hootie hoo. Hey,
hoo.
If Kennesaw beats Cincinnati, it's over with.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking so much. Oh, my goodness. They won't hear the end of it.
Even though I did go there for a year. Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Boo.
Kennesaw beats Cincinnati, bro. I'm going
That would
to
be
all
wild. Cincinnati go take a break. Take a whole
How's our
season
fight song go? I can't remember how our fight song goes, honestly. Hey, they played it on our graduation. I can't remember what it was. Scrappy came up doing flips and everything. I was like, what the bro, what are you doing? Like, bro, it was so pitiful. He's over there clapping and everybody was just standing still. Like,
speaking of mascots, I lost mine for the year. Poe, the Ravens. We lost our mascot. He tore it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did you say good?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Good night. Anyway, whatever. Tobias.
Wait,
I got. Go ahead.
Oh, you have the big game. You have a big college game coming up.
Big college game.
Never mind. Keep going. I'll ask it at the end. Keep going.
I got Arkansas versus South Carolina.
Arkansas, South Carolina. They were all right.
Where's
this
it at?
week,
South
but I got
Carolina.
Arkansas. I like their quarterback, KJ.
South Carolina. I mean, South Carolina. Arkansas.
I'm
My
about to
bad.
say.
I'm not a believer in Spencer Rattler anymore. That he may have the biggest fall off I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what happened with him. That was crazy. But go ahead. What game were you talking about?
I was about to ask did you have a big game? Like, what's the big game this week? Like,
That's what I was looking for, honestly. Yeah. That's why I was gonna go college football first and then NFL. But I don't know if there's a real big one this week.
Hold up, let me bear with us.
I think Kentucky versus Florida.
That can't be it, right?
I mean, based off of last week's games,
LSU losing to Florida State right now. What's LSU doing? All right, schedule.
Are they playing right now?
Yeah, they're playing right now. We're recording this on Sunday, y'all. If y'all haven't figured that out by now, but all right. So week 2, what do we have? Prime time.
Tennessee, Pittsburgh, Sanford, Georgia, Houston, Texas Tech.
You're right. It's Florida, Kentucky. That's the game to watch. What?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest game.
You kidding me?
Man, that's crazy.
Alabama, Texas.
Oh,
no, that's the game to watch.
That's a game to watch. Yeah.
Which one? Who y'all got?
You know,
Alabama about to.
I mean, I got Bama. They about to, yeah. But I'm excited to see. I want to see the Texas running back Robinson. He's fine.
Oh, really? I haven't never watched him play. Ohio State, Arkansas State.
Who?
Ohio State, Arkansas State.
You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna say here? And this may be a little wild. I see Arkansas State coming out first half and giving Ohio State a hard time, and then Ohio State just blows them out second half. That's what I can see happening.
I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I ain't even hearing that.
And right now, Notre Dame gave me so much confidence. Like as a Michigan fan, I feel so much better. I'm like, you know what? We about to bully them again. That was sorry. It was soft.
I hope you go into the game thinking that. I hope you go into the game thinking that.
I'm ready. Listen, I'm already ready for November. I'm ready.
Wait until Hawaii beat y'all. You're gonna come back down to earth.
Hawaii not beating us. Hawaii's not beating. Well, I'm telling you right. Hawaii may beat us if we start Cade. Hey, that joker's sorry. I'm sorry. I need to stop bashing.
Nah, this. We're not.
Yeah, let me stop.
All right, that's it, man. You can take over with the scripture this week.
Right, yeah, we need to take over. Oh, wait, Kansas. Never. Ignore that. Hey, Clemson versus Georgia Tech. Who's gonna win tomorrow?
GT, baby.
Come on.
Let's go, Engineers.
Nah, I got Clemson in that. Clemson's gonna beat you. Let's go, Engineers. They're gonna start measuring the field goals. Measuring the angles.
You should have went through, Coach. I included the win factor.
Your Pythagorean theorem was off. All right, enough nerd jokes. All right, so good podcast this week. Our scripture for this week is going to come from Psalms 23, verses 1 through 6. We all should know this. Yeah, we had to recite it a lot as little kids. From the NIV version, it says, "The Lord is my shepherd; I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and staff comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen."
Amen.
Yeah, I like that.
I was getting goosebumps reading that one. Woo. All right, y'all. All right. Good podcast this week. Like Tyreek said, man, keep in mind. So don't come back the next Monday and be expecting a podcast and question stuff. That podcast will be released on that Thursday. So, man, we won't see y'all for a while. But when we come back, we have a new surprise, man. We got
It's
some
gonna
good
be
stuff.
on and popping.
Yeah, on and popping. Y'all see
On
some
and
surprises,
popping.
good takes. We may have some new faces on here. You never know. We got an attack for the new season. But so we had a great off season, man. We're excited about the football. We know y'all are too. So make sure you keep liking the post on Instagram, sharing, commenting on it. Join the conversation, man. Y'all not excluded. Like if you got something to say, post on Instagram
And
TikTok.
say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Yeah, I was right, man. Say it with your chest. Then on TikTok as well. We're on TikTok. Keep that in mind. Make sure y'all follow our TikTok. All the information is going to be in our bio. YouTube, we're still on there. Yeah, man. Still same old, same old. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace.
Hey, by the way, before we go, Nordy
boy.
texted me and told me to tell you, Tobias, that Brian Kelly wasn't going to win a championship at LSU.
I saw his text. Yeah, I saw his. Oh wait, wasn't that a take I had? Yeah, what? Hey man, y'all give him a year, man. It's we talked about this last episode. It's transitional year. You gotta give some time. But
Anyway.
stuff don't happen overnight. But yeah, till then, next week we'll see y'all.
Tune in. Peace.
Yeah.